Disclaimer: this game is a visual novel that may contain adult language, topics, and/or situations that may not be suitable for some viewers. This game is meant to be story-driven, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Hello, and welcome back to me ripping out your tonsils and replacing them with mine. Welcome to Valhalla, or VA-11 Hall A. This game I have had my eye on for quite some time. And every time I just saw it, I was like, wow, the artwork just looks so good, and like everything just looks good. But it's a narrative game, and you learn about these people's story. Is that Hulk Hogan? So you learn about these people. You're a bartender, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know. You learn about a deeper mystery of something. I don't really know what that would be, but yeah. On a small road just seconds away from the main street, somewhere near the slums, you can find the Valhalla. But that's a mouthful, so we just call it Valhalla. Okay, yeah. A small oasis in the middle of the concrete desert, a fountain of spirits waiting for something. And it's here where this story unfolds. So you can actually make drinks and crap for customers, and depending on how you make them, if you make them good the way they want it, then yeah, everything works out great. New game. Can you see the mouse? Can you see? Okay, alright. I just want to make sure the capture is getting that. Sit back, relax. This is a very reading game. It's not going to be action intensified or anything. It's very chill from what I've seen. Anna. Psst. Hey, over there. Hey, over here. Boo. Well, who the hell is that? How's that for an entrance? Ooh. Come on, Joe, look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. Is that her? Is that the main character? I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend, and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit, my little prank on you might have gone a little bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. And in any case, you should totally check out that parcel you just got. See ya. Oh. What did... Oh, okay. Jill. Oh, just a dream. There's something near the door. Chapter 1. Primera. So this is pretty cool. I'm very excited to play this. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least 800 by then. Make sure to save your data by using the Life Backup app. You can now browse the Augmented Eye. Go to unlock. That? Okay. Oh boy. I think that's the Augmented Eye. Cyborg and Heels returns next year. I think it's just articles, is it not? It just looks like it's articles. I don't think need to really focus on it. Looks like we could save here. Cool. Wow, that was easy. Alright, I wonder what Alma thinks of this whole thing. Alma. Settings? Scan lines on, off. I think they look better off. Alright, let's go. Tuesday, December 13th. Evening! Ah, hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John face, Jill? Jillian. When you let people call you Jules. Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's boss? Don't know. She went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very, very distracted. With Foo Fighters up there? Yeah. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful. And, there's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Hey, you! Oh, you can change the channel? You can interact? I'd buy that for $1. Yeah, let's keep it on Foo Fighters. There's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago, I found out the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering Ford. Yeah, what? Nurturing 4 left me with completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. And there are all the beer cans around my apartment, and... Jill? Sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest, but bear with me for a second here. Let's start with the sugar rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar in the recipe book that will show you the top left. I think it'll be here. You can also sort drinks by flavors like sweet or manly. Drag the desired amount of ingredients from their cells on the right to the shaker in the center. Jill? When done, press the mix button and then press it again to stop mixing. Click the serve button or the drink itself to serve it, and that'll be all. Oh, but if the drink looks messed up, you'll need to press the reset button and try again. You can press reset at any time, even when the shaker is moving. Don't be afraid to use it. Jill, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction. Then this should be no problem. Okay, here's my book. Use the navigation bar to start browsing. Wait, Jill wants either a sugar rush or a piano man. If I mess up the ingredients or the drink, then I can press the reset button. Use the navigation bar to start browsing. What the fuck? What? Where? Am I blind? Oh, up here. Okay. I am crazy. Okay. Sugar rush. Okay. Two of these. And one powdered Delta. And with optional this, all mixed. Okay. Well, oh fuck. Reset. Fuck. What did I do wrong? Okay, it's shaking. Do I gotta wait, or? Alright, I'm just gonna wait a second. I'm not really sure. All mixed, what? Okay. Oh. Okay, well. Alright. Here, happy now? A little, but not quite. Let's do one more. I know. Please humor me for a bit. Some drinks need to be blended. This is done by mixing it for over 5 seconds. You can tell it's being blended when the shaker starts moving fast. You also need to check if the drink should be served on the rocks or aged. Check ice and age buttons on the side to select what you need. And in case it wasn't obvious on the rocks, it means you have to toggle the ice tab. It should be noted that the station will add the ice after mixing. It's not something you should mind though, just a fun fact. Give me a moonblast and I'll leave you alone. Keep in mind what I said. Yeah. Moonblast. I'm not sure what type of drink that would be. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 power delta, 1 flange bibiringi, 2 of these, all on the rocks and blended. 4, 5. Alright. Here, did I amuse you for long enough? You did. Sorry to hold you. Let's get working. Yeah. Oh yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional karmatrine, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. It doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. It's the alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? Now I am. Hey guys. Oh, wow. Who's that? I don't know. I found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here. She's going to make such a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it. There are 2 of you. Believe in yourselves. Do you think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it, or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl, at least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? Well, you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what. We've had some interesting clients coming in. Dogs. Lots of them. Those freaking filthy dogs. You're joking. Jill, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? About dogs. Well, so, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun. Just that. Fine, I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. Oh, sick. I don't know what it sounds like. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Obama! Hey you, get me a beer. What? Oh, sure, right on it. Alright, by name, beer. Okay, one of these, two of these, one of these, two of these, 2, 3, 4. Alright, here you go. No, this isn't gonna cut it. Give me a big one. I'm sure. That beer wasn't enough, apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holy crap. Alright, how about this one? Ah, yes. Now this one's fit for a man like me. Right. You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey 3. Oh, wow. New Jersey gets a sequel? In fact, 2. What kind of work do you do, mister? Donovan. You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then? Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about the urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's. That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. The clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars, houses, plastic surgery for the missus and our kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article on Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards thinks it'll help them make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors? Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get decency. People get bored of the certain. I think he meant desensitized. Get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now, you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. Death's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about, and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot. And even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money's good. Huh, I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about that is they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait. I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. See? The kid on the restaurant critique called him, shit, I forgot that brat's name. Restaurant. I believe that's that kid. and he couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half of the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard. Only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one then? Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. Alright, hopefully he wants a regular one and I don't get screwed. Oh, I messed it up. Nope. This one, this one, this one. One beer. Yeah, this is a beer, alright. Keep it up, kid. You'll get better someday. So tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. Who is that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that. Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole, if you like. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really. At least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people, especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love, fall from grace? Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want to see is their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys but nobody wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong. But even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw with some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. Oh, please. As a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like the hairdressers. It sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day I saw this committee judge bitching over some girl who was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in the elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but Sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is really a nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, Brett? Well, two can play that game of. Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hellbent on world conquest. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe. Why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories. And they got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting half of our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway. Eventually, the people from the story would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson, or Boss. Boss is just a title, it's too impersonal and cold. It is? Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather, it's too general. But Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them, not to my family, not to the position, to me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, gods no. But I want them to fear me, not because I'm their boss, or the name appearing in the paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something. What was it? Drink. Another one? Do you? Ah, yes. You know what? Third time's the charm. Give me a beer. Alright. Dang, you guys see that? Ah, memory right there. Yeah, I guess this one's good enough for now. Good to hear. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors? You didn't call it a... You didn't call it a hellhole? There was some bloke named Sven! Sven? That wanted to give us money. If we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, as there are no local investors. Why? Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Well, that's... I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kinds of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. And there's always that one guy or a gal that says, "Hey, why don't you do what that other newspaper does?" Recently, they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep stuff spicy while they still. Oh, wow, my wrist. Spicy while still keeping production quality up. But it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks, I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is. Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off. Wonder what happened with Sven. We never heard from him again. Jill? Yes? What the hell happened in that bathroom? What kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs? Crafty dogs, I tell you. You think their short legs would hinder them? The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents. Shh! You'll wake up Bria Rose over there. I won't forget this. Yeah. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I? Big gut punch fast. Alright, we're gonna stop it right here. I am super invested in this. I love the art design. I love the story that's about to happen with all these characters. Please stay tuned for part 2. I really love this. I don't care if it doesn't get views. I'm gonna keep reading. It's like a visual novel. I really like it, and it's a little interactive. It's a very oh, it's so good. All right. Anyways, I'll see you next time when when we talk to this guy who looks like he's a gym leader from Pokemon game.